Well, imagine you're more than 14,000 kilometers away from your home country and it's being invaded by foreign forces who've leveled bridges and apartment blocks. And that's the situation for Ukrainian Iryna Piatanchuk, who's in Cape Town right now. The weekend saw some small protests in South Africa demanding an end to the war. Iryna, an actress, director and producer, joins us live now to discuss the crisis unfolding back home. Iryna, thank you so much for your time. I mean, you must be fraught with worry about your relatives and loved ones. And just so many people there are telling us they never imagined for a minute that this would actually come to this.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, like now, if like about all this situation in Ukraine, people even couldn't imagine. So like, it's everything looks like a horror in our life. So we couldn't imagine that it happens, and like such understand. Like I planning to back to Ukraine very soon, like. In the middle of the March, but like I'm struggling now here, and like now all my family is staying in Ukraine, and I hope that everything will be fine with everyone, with my old friends who live in all area of Ukraine, and my family they staying in Kyiv, like where it's like now one of the hottest points in all Ukraine.
Iryna, I take it you're in communication with them as much as you possibly can be. What are they telling you the situation is like in Kyiv?
In Kyiv, today night they bombed it a little bit, but not so high. Like for prognosis, we waiting today a lot of attack from the artillery. From Belarus and Russia areas. But previous few days, it was a lot of bombs and a lot of artillery in areas in Kyiv. It was in Osakharki area and in Obolon. So like it's like they not touch now center of the city, but they surround Kyiv, try and attack us. And they bombed our two airports, but thanks God, the main airport, Borispol, is still fine. But other one, it's not so good condition.
Iryna, what are they telling you about where they're sleeping at night for safety and food supply? Are they managing to get water and basics like bread and milk?
About situation where they stay in, like if in case of my family, they stayed in flats because we have a lot of animals and they don't want to leave animals. But when you have 4 animals, it's a little bit difficult to run to a bomb shelter. But like I know that a lot of people they're sleeping in metro already like 4 nights, and they're sleeping in bomb shelters. So like some people's not back. Like some of my friends they're not back at home like for 2 days in general. They haven't got any shower, like nothing. So like everyone hoping that everything's stopping, but like now with food. Like today it's difficult telling because like everyone sit at home from Saturday. We couldn't go out because our military cleaning Kyiv from some like points of Russian military, like diversion military. But in case like now, like soon should be opening shops, and like I hope that it will be a little bit food there. But on Saturday and Friday it was very like bad situation because no milk, no bread, like a little bit some type of porridges, no meat, but a lot of alcohol, so our people not drinking, it's good.
I suppose there's got to be something that that can lift their spirits even temporarily. I'm not advocating for it, but when times are so bad, can they get out of Kyiv, or are they choosing to stay there?
Like people who now staying in Kyiv, they can't get out from Kyiv already, because all bridges which are surrounding Kyiv was bombed by our soldiers that stopping Russian soldiers. Because in that areas where it's like that bridges, it's like now it's very like difficult situation. Like it's like the city like Irpin, Bucha, Gostomel, like now it's Chernigov, and like our military trying to do everything that's stopping like our army of Russia, and now it's like already a Belarusian army. So they like they told people that like who wanted to evacuate from Kyiv, they had first 2 days. After they told that it's too late, because like that roads what it was possible to use, they was bombed, and in few others it's a lot of Russian soldiers, so it's very dangerous. And like the one way to move from Kyiv is by train. Like our government now like make like free trains to Lviv, and after it's going to Poland. But like now the people like staying like by all days in the railway station, because too much of people who want to live, and like they are like and like the trains now going like much more longer than it was like in normal life. Like if you like before it get like to people like to get to Lvov from Kyiv just like 6-8 hours, all depends on type of the train. But now it's took to people like 12 hours.
Yeah, we've seen those.
And to Poland is the same.
Sorry, Iryna. We've seen those trains that absolutely cram-packed, people in there like sardines, pushing and shoving and desperately trying to leave. I don't know what you can actually do from here. I mean, you're stuck really. What do you do? Just try and sit on the phone and try and keep in touch, I suppose.
I'm like trying to like see it on the phone. I'm we was on when it was, oh my god, it's like sorry, it's like already like all days, it's like one whole day. On a Friday, we make a protest in the city here to like close to Russian embassy to make attention for this problem. Like it's not just problems, it's tragedy, like world tragedy. If like looking the truth in this situation. I'm like trying to speak with like family. I'm trying to speak with our media to asking them maybe they need some help or like some information or something. Like send a lot of like a little bit money for our military, like and like thinking how I can help to our volunteer group. Because like everyone now should to do something for protect people and for trying to protect country from Russia and all of this situation, especially to understanding that a lot of kids stay now in all Ukraine.
Yeah, of course.
And they died.
Yeah, it's a tragedy, and we send our condolences to you and strength to you and your family, and thank you so much for chatting to us today on Newslink. That was Ukrainian here in South Africa, Iryna Piatanchuk, who is trying desperately to keep in touch with her family, which are remaining in Kyiv.